everybody, welcome back to another episode of Across the Table. Today Across the Table is, you'll recognize from the very first one, Matt.
I'm back.
Sales rep extraordinaire here at Rhode Island Truck Center. So as you know, Across the Table is just a little short video we like to do on light topics, fun topics, just a regular unscripted conversation. But today, Matt decided we shouldn't do a fun talk. Come in with some, but listen, it's important news for our Massachusetts customers relating to the new emissions regulations that are going to start in 2025. So it's important. And I'm just going to let Matt talk. For once, I'm going to talk less. I'm going to talk less.
We'll see
I'm
what
gonna,
happens.
all right, I'm going to try to talk less, and I'm going to let Matt take over because this is an important topic, and you need to hear it. You need to hear it. Matt, take it away.
So Massachusetts has adopted the CARB standards for 2025, which CARB is the California Air Resource Board, but more specifically the ACT rule, which is the Advanced Clean Trucks rule. So this rule requires manufacturers to produce a certain percentage of zero emission vehicles for medium and heavy duty trucks. Currently, the only zero emission vehicles for medium and heavy duty trucks is battery electric vehicles or battery electric trucks, which they are producing, but they're very limited as far as their range, as far as their vocation, as far as having PTOs or power takeoffs that you can put on these trucks. And with these restrictions, it's really going to affect diesel trucks that we can sell into the state of Massachusetts. Along with the Advanced Clean Truck rule is the Low NoX or Omnibus rule. So basically what they're trying to do is reduce the amount of nitrous oxide that gets emitted from diesel trucks. Currently, there's not a truck out there for medium or heavy duty that meets the standards of the Omnibus Low NoX rule. It's, I believe, 50 milligrams that's emitted, and there's nothing out there that's currently below that standard. So this is going to put a huge restriction on any diesel trucks that consumers can purchase in 2025 and moving forward in the state of Massachusetts.
So if I'm hearing you right, the diesel trucks as they exist right now aren't going to even be able to be sold and registered in Massachusetts as of January 1st, 2025.
Yeah, that's basically what they're saying. There may be a limited amount of legacy engines that will be able to be sold, but there's going to be a huge surcharge on those engines. You're talking $10,000 or more in order to get those engines, if they even become available. We're really still trying to figure this all out.
So, that's a nice little bomb you drop in here today, but with bad news, it's always nice to have some good news. And I think the good news is, as I look around at the inventory we have outside right now, I think if people who are planning on possibly purchasing one of these diesel trucks next year, and they're not going to be able to in Massachusetts, right?
Right.
They should do it now.
Yeah. And the good news is we have a lot of vehicles still in stock that customers can take advantage of between now and the end of the year. Because once that calendar changes, it's really going to change everything and put a lot of restrictions on it.
I mean, when you look at the shipping, right, you're talking most 26-foot box trucks are built off of the Freightliner M2 or the Isuzu FTR, both of which are diesel. And since those are not going to be available to purchase in Massachusetts next year, the good news is that we can help customers by getting them into one now.
Yeah.
Because they won't be able to next year. So as I understand it, anything produced this year right up until December 31st is okay. It's safe, It's fine. But once January 1st rolls around, that's it. It's done. Same thing with the Freightliner Cascadia, the sleeper cabs we have out here. Those aren't going to be able to be sold into Massachusetts next year. So, and we have a good stock now.
We do.
That's what's good. So we can definitely help now. So we're getting the word out. We did send an email, which was actually the first a lot of our customers even heard of this in Massachusetts, was through the email you sent. I think you ran into somebody when you went doing the in-person visits that you do.
Yep.
So I think, what should our customers do if they're watching this? What should they do right now?
Listen, if they were considering buying something next year, they should consider pulling that purchase ahead and doing it within the next few months that we have left in 2024. And it's not even just your box trucks. I mean, it's your dump trucks. It's the people that deliver your home heating oil. It's your refrigerated trucks. You could go on and on about all the different applications that are going to be affected by this. And, our goods make it through this country on trucks. So, we're already dealing with high inflation costs and expensive groceries and everything else at the store. And unfortunately, this is going to really increase that. And then I should have said earlier, there is going to be battery electric trucks that are available, and we will be able to order them, and we will be able to sell them. But it's at 3 times the cost of what you can buy a diesel truck for.
Yeah, and cost of goods and shipping is expensive enough right now. What's funny about this is here we are, we're sitting in the trucking industry, right? So we're hearing about this on a regular basis, but most people, regular people sitting at home, don't even know this is going on right now.
Nope.
So I'd say to anybody, especially any of you in the trucking business, contact your local state legislator and see what's going on, and let them know that you're not too thrilled about this and the added cost and the added difficulty it's gonna add to the trucking business.
Yeah, trickles down to everyday people.
So we have the information. So I'd say give us a call if you have a sales rep already here. Give them a call, and they can kind of help you develop a plan for what you might be able to do to avoid some of these problems that are going to exist in 2025. Matt is kind of a dedicated expert, if you will, on this right now. So he's basically gathering the information daily, because it's pretty fluid as it comes in, and he's a great resource. So give him a call here. The phone number, of course, of the dealership will be above in the description of the video, but it's important info. We want to get it out to you. I wanted to talk about happy fun things today, but Matt said, hey, we should get this information.
Gotta get the important information out.
Yeah, so there it is. But listen, I don't want to keep it too long. We'll cut it out here. I will put a photo of the email we sent out at the end of the video. Let's add another minute or so to this video. I'll put that up there so you can read through that. And like we said, any questions, just give us a call. So thanks for watching. Tune in next week for Across the Table, where you never know who's across the table. I can guarantee you this: it'll be someone with much more fun news than Matt dropped on us today.
Will it be? I don't know.
We'll see. If you see Matt sitting here next week, it won't be good. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on Across the Table.
Thank you, everybody.